removals and any exterior alteration to your house. And we don't do anything with the parks and golf course and the community property. Sometimes we are asked to review it, but we do not make decisions. That's passed on to either the board or the staff. And we do go out to each location. We schlep out there. And some of you, I might want to tell you, have very steep backyards. And some of you have very steep front yards that we do schlep up and down with our boots and our rain gear and our snow equipment. And some, I think, we actually need rappelling equipment. But since that is not part of our equipment, we generally don't take it. I must also say that dealing with staff, the AC department, I find them so professional, so well organized that it makes it easy for us to get our information on the tree information. We do go out with staff, but on the exterior alterations, we go out on our own, generally in various groups. We try to, we do look at the guidelines, the covenants, Lake Watkin watershed. We try to take that all into consideration in our decisions. There are no considerations that haven't been hashed and rehashed. And we come up with a decision, and people are welcome to come to the meetings and give their side of the story, even though it's generally written down, and we get to decide what is best for the community, because it's the community as a whole that we are looking to satisfy. So, any questions? Yes.
David Narcico, 15 Bramble Way, Gate 5. I was just, I put in a request earlier this year about some crushed limestone for parking area for some cars. And in some of the communities, some of the areas, there are the older homes before the requirements of two-car garages and driveways and all that sort of thing were put in. And my request was turned down. I guess the question is there some sort of consistency? Because as I drive around the Sudden Valley, it seems like there are lots of homes that have additional, you might say, parking area. They've brought in crushed limestone for their extra cars. I was just wondering, again, is this kind of a subjective, personal choice that people make, or is there something that says that's not permitted? If it's not permitted in a particular area, should these other places be required to remove their crushed limestone?
Question. Well, there's several issues there. A lot of people put in their crushed gravel without asking permission, and some of them have had it there for a number of years. When we get a request, we look at each individual home on its own. As a committee, we generally do not like the, well, I shouldn't say that not as a committee. In the guidelines, we do not like on-street parking. Most people did not choose to live in a city because they don't want bang, bang, bang parking in front of their homes. And that's what we are trying to avoid. We're trying to get off-street parking. It's a requirement that everyone have at least one covered parking and one driveway. But there again, there are those that were here before that. Some have carports and some just have gravel. But each request is looked at individually, and we try to make our best decision for the community as a whole. You seem like you still have a problem with that.
I do. Again, it just feels like.
Well, when one gets rejected, one is generally not happy with the decision.
Well-
When you get the yes answer, you're very happy.
Okay.
Any other questions?